Man, I really need to try to get some better light in here. But welcome back, guys, to another video. And I know yesterday's video cut off. I'm so sorry about that. I don't know what happened. I guess my phone just ran out of storage and said forget it. But basically, where I left off is you just gotta accept responsibility. When you start to do something, it's gonna be hard, and that was really it. But starting off today, if you guys are new to the series, new to the channel, where are my manners at? Thank you for just coming on. So actually, I was going through some stuff today, and I knew I was gonna have to come in here and make this video because, like I said, this is helping keep me accountable. And I was like, you know what? That actually gave me a little bit extra motivation. Fortunately, I still failed, but the thing is, like, this video, this series right here, is forget the outcome, focus on the process. And I'm still struggling with that. I'm still struggling with focusing on the process and forgetting the outcome because recently I signed up for a program to increase my math skills because I need to work on that because I'm missing some foundational skills. And today I actually completed a new level, and that was, it was cool. And I was like, hey, that's really cool. Like, I completed a new level, and you got to do basically like 180 problems in less than 30 minutes. And I'm doing this like 3 times every single day, and it takes me like an hour and a half. And so doing this every single day, every single day, every single day. And when I took the test and I completed the new level today, I was like, wow, that's pretty cool. But then I realized, like, it's not about the outcome. Like, most people, they would see, like, oh, I need to get to as many levels as possible. Like, what's the highest level I want to get to it? But you don't get to the level without going through the process. And what you need to understand is that the outcome is the last part of the process. The only way you get there is by going through it. You're never going to get any outcome you want without going through the process. And so that really help instill the fact, man, like, man, forget about the outcome. Like, just forget about it. Like, the outcome, you know it, but forget it about it because it literally does not matter. Just focus wholly on the process. Don't focus on the hypotheticals. Don't focus on the theoreticals. Don't focus on the future. Just focus on what you're doing right now. Focus on the process. Take care of the process. Master the process. The process is going to be long. The process is going to be hard. The process is going to suck. The process is going to kick you in the butt and in your teeth. But the process is how you get to the end result. And the end result is the very last thing you receive. That's like the completion of the process. And then it restarts again. And so I'm saying this to say that literally I've spent most of my life before just focusing only on the outcome. I was so focused on the outcome, I never took care of the process. And because I never took care of the process, I never achieved an outcome. So now I'm in a new perspective where I'm learning that the process is what it's about. Whatever that process is, whatever you have to do every single day to help you push you towards that ultimate chief aim. If you focus on today, the future will take care of itself. So that's why I'm coming here and telling you, forget about the outcome. I know you want it, but delay your gratification. Stop worrying about what you're going to, stop worrying about how you're going to get to the outcome. Stop worrying about the outcome. Stop, dreaming in the future. It's okay to dream, but you don't want to spend all your time there because I spend so much of my time in the future. Oh, if I do this, if I do, making all these calculations and stuff like that, when really I just need to focus on what's in front of me. All of that will take care of itself if I just focus on what I'm doing today. If I just focus on what I'm doing right now. And so today I actually had a pretty good day. It was a pretty productive day. I woke up. I do jujitsu, so I woke up. Did core today in the morning. Wake up at 4:30 in the morning. I actually woke up. I'm lying. I woke up at 2:45 this morning, and I studied. I did some study for my business that I'm starting, and then I worked out at 4:30, 4:50. Got ready to work on core. Did that till about 6 in the morning. Then after that, did I take a shower? Yeah, I took a shower, ate a little bit, and then headed off to jujitsu from 9 to 10. And then after that, I came back, and this is where it gets. This is where it gets me, guys. So I was supposed to study. Yeah, I think we all. Me, I'm still struggling with studying. Like, it's something I still struggle with because it's like when I'm supposed to study, it's like this internal resistance that wants me to get distracted and do everything except study. And so I'm still working on that. That's where I failed at today. I didn't have a productive study day. I wasted a lot of time. Um, yeah, and I'm being completely honest. Like, I did not do good at studying today. And so when it came to studying, I got distracted. I delayed it. I was like, okay, I'll start then. I'll start then. I just kept pushing it back. I was like, well, let me take care of this first, and then I'll get to it. And then eventually, I was like, all right, let me get to it. I started doing it, but like, it's a really hard concept for me to understand. And so I'm like, man, I need some help. I'm like trying to understand it. Then I started getting tired, and I was like, so, and I was like, all right, I don't remember what happened, but I just remember I didn't focus on it. That was the main thing, is I didn't focus on it. I kept allowing myself to get distracted and doing other things. And it was like, I literally felt this force, something that was literally taking all of this. I was exerting all of this energy, spending all of this energy to not study. And that's something that I got to work on because that's not okay. And I don't want to set an example like that. So I need to work on that. That's something I need to work on. And but yeah, I just need to work on that. Like I said, it's very hard because I'm learning that when I feel that force of like literally stopping me from studying. Like everything in my body wants to do everything except study. You guys felt that before. Uh, I understand that you gotta use self control. But when you really think about it, self control isn't self control. It's just an expression of your identity. And what I'm saying that is that basically there's a part of your identity that isn't in agreement with what you're trying to do. So you're trying to study. I'm trying to study, but my identity isn't complying. I don't have an identity that's congruent with what I want to do. What I want to do isn't congruent with who I am. So when it comes to like, school and academics and hardcore studying, I'm not that type of person. And so naturally it's easy for me to put it off. But I'm trying to become that type of person and it's hard. It's not easy. And so I'm working on getting me some I got some affirmations, like I love learning. I will always I love learning. That's one of my affirmations. And then I always place my priorities first. And then um, I will take responsibility for my self education and my institutional education because both are important tools in this life. And just like I love learning and I enjoy it. And so I'm trying to get my mind in a state to where I'm doing it effortlessly, to where it's not so much force associated with it. And that way I can just do it and express myself and not use a lot of hardcore force when it comes to studying. So, like I said, guys, I failed today as far as studying. It was productive up until then. That's one of my Achilles heels. Is still working on that. I'm gonna try again tomorrow, but all I can do right now is just focus. And here's another thing: I used to beat myself up so bad whenever I wanted to do something and didn't get it done. But I had to learn to forgive myself, and I had to learn that it's gonna be okay. If you beat yourself up, it's not gonna help you want to do it again. Just tell yourself it's okay. This is part of the process. You're gonna fail. You're gonna fall. You're gonna learn. You're gonna correct, and you're gonna get wisdom. And it's just gonna constantly be you failing, correcting, getting wisdom. And so I'm just learning that, and I'm doing my best, and I need to do better. But I don't blame myself anymore. I don't beat myself up anymore because that isn't helping me or anyone else. So if you guys tuned in today, I really thank you. I really appreciate you. And for my future self watching this right now, just know you just keep on going. Like just keep on going and keep expressing yourself. And when you feel like it's hard to do something, create an affirmation and tell yourself that you love it and try to fall in love with doing something that you're having a hard time to do. Try to develop that belief and that identity so that way you express it effortlessly. Like I said, this series is a little bit different. It's not the flash. It's not flexing. This is the real process that people go through, and this is the process that I'm going through currently. because everybody undergoes this process. That's a successful person. It's about the personal growth. So that's why I call it focus on the process and forget the outcome. And I even struggle with that today. I was looking at different hotels and stuff like, oh, I'm gonna do this once I get these amount of points and stuff like that. But I was telling myself like, no, stop focusing on that. Come back, get the points. Then once you get the points, then you can focus on that. But just focus on this right now. And it's a struggle. Like sometimes I'm good, sometimes I'm not. But I just need to work on it. And so I thank you for letting me talk to my future self, and I thank you for being here and holding me accountable. So love you guys. Be the best. And don't forget, I do got a quote. So today's quote is concentrate on what will produce results rather than focus on the prize by Bill Walsh. That might have been mixed around, but that's the quote that's on my computer screen every morning. So if you guys are still here, peace. Love you guys.